should we hope for a season 2?
I don't think so. I think we blew our budget, and Disney was like, "No thanks."
Oh wow!
I thought it was the best thing Marvel had done in a really long time.
Oh my God! Anything else, boys? Before we move on.
And true to the character, true to the comic.
Yeah.
Yep. So everybody, go watch everything Tatiana's ever been in.
Season 2.
Yeah,
season 2.
So to nobody's surprise at all, things are not looking good for season 2 of She-Hulk. And Disney MCU shill Roxy Stryer is not happy about it because She-Hulk Attorney at Law was her favorite Disney Plus series.
Yeah, it's my favorite of the Marvel shows.
Is it? Okay. Roxy, let's start with you on the show. This was your favorite of the Marvel series.
Yeah.
She actually likes it better than every Disney Star Wars and MCU series on Disney Plus.
But of the Marvel Star Wars shows, this was my favorite.
But when you make the claim that the show is not objectively bad...
The amount of times that people have said to me, like, objectively, She-Hulk sucked. And it's like, it didn't suck. You didn't like it.
Then you start to lose people, Roxy, because it is an objectively bad show. One reason is because of the terrible, lazy, cringe writing. For example, it's a law show, and the writers have no idea how the law or the criminal justice system works. It's also objectively bad because it's a cameo show that relies on cameos to get people to tune in. It's an objectively bad show because it's written and directed by a bunch of angry feminists that hate men, and they inject that hatred into the show. And the biggest reason of all that it's an objectively bad show is because it's a comedy show that's not funny.
Snacks and a map to the best bathroom for Pulpit.
Thank you.
Man, what the fuck is you talking about?
What the fuck was that?
I'm sorry, man. No, I wasn't thinking about it.
But this was a sitcom. This was a show that was like a workplace comedy that had a lot of heart.
No, it didn't have a lot of heart. It had a lot of cringe, and it had a lot of hate. Hate, for whatever reason, was directed at its own fan base.
Not a great plan.
Objectively, She-Hulk sucked. And it's like, it didn't suck. You didn't like it.
Which begs the question, what is it about the show that makes it objectively good, according to you?
I'm made for this show.
It was aimed to
It was aimed to me, and they nailed it. I'm really bummed that Marvel doesn't see, or that Bob doesn't see the value in that, in grabbing the me's of the world.
So the show is objectively good because it aimed to cater to people like you.
Because I do love Marvel, and I watch everything Marvel.
The problem, however, Roxy, is that the yous of the world,
the me's of the world,
do not show up, even when Disney Marvel goes out of their way to pander to you.
And was able to incorporate people like Daredevil into the world in such a meaningful way.
Morning.
Yes, extremely meaningful.
In such a meaningful way that made sense to this, like being part of her love life. It made perfect sense.
Daredevil was in this show specifically to get people to tune in. And his appearance in She-Hulk, along with some of the news coming out about Daredevil Born Again, has begun to ruin his appeal amongst fans.
I feel like this definitely could deserve a second season, but if it's not doing well for them, which we know it didn't, then that sucks.
Well, Roxy, I got some good news for you. Despite Tatiana Maslany's comments, Disney is reportedly still considering She-Hulk Season 2.
So you're telling me there's a chance? Yeah!
Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe.